Good morning students. In the previous session we have completed practice set 40. Now today we will start with practice set 41, lesson number 10, banks and simple interest. So this is practice set 41, question number 1. If the interest on 1700 rupees is 340 rupees, for 2 years the rate of interest must be dash. Now in this question what is given, that we will write down first. So what is given here? Principal is given, that is 1700 rupees. And interest is 340 rupees. So interest is given and time is given, that is for 2 years. So this is what time? 2 years is the time period. What we have to find out is rate of interest, means R we have to find out. Rate of interest is equal to how much? Okay. What is given? Principal is given, interest is given and time is given. And we have to find out rate of interest, that is R. So first we will write the formula, that is total interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100, where P is principal, R is rate of interest and T is time. And now we will put the values. So what is total interest? That is 340. So 340 is equal to P is 1700 multiplied by R, will write down as it is, as we have to find the value of R, that is rate of interest, and T is 2. So 340 is equal to 1700 multiplied by R multiplied by 2 upon 100. Okay. Now after putting the values in the formula, as we have to find out rate of interest R, so rate of interest R is equal to, now see here, this 100 it will go up in the numerator and 1700 and multiply by 2 it will come in the denominator. Okay. So what is rate of interest R? Rate of interest R is equal to 340 multiplied by 100. This 100 it will go in the numerator and 1702 it will come in the denominator. So 1700 multiplied by 2. Okay. So after putting the values, now we got, that is rate of interest R is equal to 340 multiplied by 100 upon 1700 multiplied by 2. Now 2 zeros will get cancelled. See here, 2 zeros. Now we can divide this, 17 ones is 17, 17 twos are 34 and 0 here. So that is 20. Now we can cancel this 2 ones are 2. 2 tens are 20, right? So what we got? R is equal to 10%. Now see the options which are given. First option is 12%, second is 15%, third one is 4% and fourth one is 10%. So which option is correct? Hence the correct option is fourth one. Okay. The option 4 which is given, that is correct one. So first we will solve this sum, then we will choose the correct option. Okay. So what is given in the question? Principal is given, total interest is given and time is given. We will use the same formula, that is total interest I is equal to P into R into T upon 100, where I is given, P is given and T is given. R we have to find out. So what is rate of interest? Rate of interest is equal to this total interest multiplied by 100 upon P into T. So what is P? P is 1700 and T is 2. So 1700 multiplied by 2 it will come in the denominator and in the numerator 340, that is total interest multiplied by 100. Okay. So after doing cancellation, what we got? R is equal to 10%. So the option 4th one is correct one. Okay. So at last without fail you will write down, hence the correct option is 4th one. Okay. I hope we are clear with the first sum. So this is question number 1 from practice set 41. Now we will start with question number 2. Now this is question number 2. If the interest on 3000 rupees is 600 rupees. Now see here, what is given? Principal is given and interest is given. This is principal. If the interest on 3000 rupees, so 3000 rupees is principal, is 600 rupees. What is interest? 600 rupees. At a certain rate for a certain number of years, what would be the interest on 1500 rupees under the same condition? Options are given. First one 300 rupees, second one 1000 rupees, third one 700 rupees and fourth one 500 rupees. Now what we will do is, in solution, if the interest on rupees 3000 is rupees 600, if the interest on rupees 3000 is 600 rupees, then we will consider, let the interest on rupees 1500 be X. Now if the principal is 3000 rupees, then the interest is 600, right? So if the principal is 1500, then the interest will be X, that we will consider. Okay. Now see here, this is the ratio of This is 600 is what? Interest upon this is principal. If the principal is 3000 rupees, if the principal is 3000 rupees, then the interest is 600, correct? Then if the principal is 1500, we have to find out interest, so that we will consider it as x. Now do the cross multiplication. X multiply by 3000 and 1500 multiply by 600. So what is x? X is equal to, now we'll find out x. So as we have to find out x, we'll write this here is equal to this 1500, it will go up in the numerator, that is 600 multiplied by 1500, and 3000 it will goes in the denominator, so upon 3000. So what is x is equal to 600 into 1500 upon 3000. Okay, now 1 2 zeros will get cancelled, this 1 0 and this 1 0 will get cancelled. Now we can divide this, 3 1s 3, 3 2s are 6, and here it is 0. Now 20 multiplied by 15, that is 15 2s are 30 and 1 0, that is 300. So what is x? X is equal to 300, right? So now see the options which are given. So here the first option is 300 rupees, right? So therefore the interest on rupees 1500 be rupees 300. What is the interest on rupees 1500? That is 300 rupees. Hence the correct option is first one. Okay. Hope we are clear with the second sum. In the second question, principal is given and the interest is given, and that at a certain rate of interest and certain number of years. If the condition is same, then principal is 1500, so what will be the interest? Okay, so we will find out ratio of interest and principal, right? So interest is 600 and the principal is 3000. Then the interest, if the interest is x, then the principal is 1500. Okay, so with the value of x, what is x? X is equal to this 1500, it will go up in the numerator, and 3000 it will goes in the denominator. So after doing cancellation, we got x is equal to 300 rupees. So the interest on rupees 1500 be rupees 300. Okay, the options are given, you will select, you will choose the correct option. First we need to solve this sum, then only we can identify the correct option. Now we'll start with the next sum, that is question number 3 from practice set 41. So this is question number 3. Javed deposited 12,000 rupees at 9% per annum in a bank for some years. Now what is given? Principal is given, deposited money means that is principal, 12,000 is principal, 9% per annum, that is rate of interest, in a bank for some years. Now time period is not given, that we have to find out. And withdraw his interest every years. At the end of the period he had received altogether 17,400 rupees. Now this is what? This is amount. Okay, that is A. For how many years had he deposited his money? Now in this question, first we will write down what is given. First principal is given, that is 12,000 rupees. Deposited means that is principal, right? So 12,000 rupees is the principal. Rate of interest 9% per annum, that is R. Total amount is given, that is 17,400 rupees. See here, at the end of the period he had received altogether 17,400 rupees. So this is amount. So amount is equal to 17,400 rupees. And what we have to find out is T, that is time period. So first amount is given, right? What is the formula? Amount is equal to principal plus interest, right? Amount is given, principal is given, so that we can find out interest. How we will find out interest? Amount, that is 17,400 is equal to principal is 12,000, which is given in the question, and I is not given, that we will find out. So I is equal to this 12,000, it will go here, so it becomes minus. So total interest I is equal to 17,400 minus 12,000, right? See, this is the formula. A is equal to P plus I, where we have to find out I, because A is given, amount is given, principal is given. So what is I? That is interest is equal to this P, it will come here, means A minus P. So what is A? 17,400 minus what is P? 12,000. So 17,400 minus 12,000 is 5,400 rupees, right? Now we got I, that is interest. Now here we got interest 5,400 rupees. Principal, it is given in the question. Rate of interest is given, we have to find out time. So we will use the formula total interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. Okay. Now we will put the values in the formula. Once again we will revise till here. In this question, amount is given, principal is given, rate of interest is given. So you will use the formula amount is equal to principal plus interest. By using this formula, we will get interest. So what is interest? 5,400 rupees. Okay, because amount is given and principal is given. So interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is 17,400 minus 12,000 is the principal. So minus 12,000. So 17,400 minus 12,000 is 5,400 rupees. So this is interest. Now as we got interest 5,400 rupees, principal is given, rate of interest is given. Now we can use the formula total interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. And we can calculate time period, that is T. Now see this, total interest I is equal to R into T upon 100, where I we got it as 5,400, P is given in the question 12,000, R is given, that is 9. So we will find out T now, that is time. So put the values now. 5,400, that is I, is equal to 12,000 multiplied by 9 is rate of interest multiplied by T, will write down as it is upon 100. So what is T now? See this. So T is equal to this 100, it will goes in the numerator, and this 12,000 multiplied by 9 will write it in the denominator. So 5,400 multiplied by 100 upon 12,000 multiplied by 9. Now these 3 zeros will get cancelled. 1, 2, 3. Here this is 1, 2, 3 zeros will get cancelled. Now we can cancel this. 9 ones are 9, 9 6 are 54 and 0 here. So what we got? 60 upon 12. 12 ones are 12, 12 5s are 60. I am showing it here. This is 5,400. See, T is equal to 5,400 multiplied by this 100, it will goes in the numerator. So 100 upon this 12,000 multiplied by 9, it will goes in the denominator. So 12,000 multiplied by 9. Now 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros will get cancelled. 9 ones are 9, 9 6 are 54 and this 0. Now 60 upon 12, that is 12 ones are 12, 12 5s are 60. So what we got? T is equal to 5 years, right? So what is the final statement? Hence Javed had deposited the money for 5 years. Okay, so 5 years is the answer, that is time period T. So what is given in this question? In this question, principal is given, rate of interest is given and amount is given. So using the formula amount is equal to principal plus interest, first we will find out interest. Okay, once we will get interest, we will use the formula total interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100 and we'll find out time, that is T. Okay, so the answer is 5 years. I hope we are clear with the third sum. So today we have completed question number 1, question number 2 and question number 3 from practice set 41. So now today we'll stop till here. In the next session we will start with the next question. Thank you so much.